This is information sheet number 7 about graphic design basics. After this information sheet, you must be able to define what is graphic design and identify the elements and principles of graphic design. So as you can see, sa paligid natin, maraming designs tayo nakikita. Usually sa mga products or sa mga establishments na nakikita natin sa ating environment. So while these examples certainly fit under the graphic design definition, the term encompasses a lot. Posters, infographics, books or book covers, product labels, logos, business cards, signs, website layouts, mobile apps, software interfaces. So the list goes on and on. So we have here Steve Jobs. So sabi niya, design is not just what it looks and feels like. Design is how it works. So once we put design into our product, dapat may function din yung design na yun. So alamin natin, ano ba yung graphic design? So what is graphic design? It is an art, profession, and academic discipline whose activity consists in projecting visual communications intended to transmit specific messages to social groups with a specific objective. So yung design, dapat meron nga yan, nabanggit natin kanina, may function, may objective kung bakit ginagawa. For the top 5 graphic design skills, we have our creativity, communication, typography, time management, and technology. So ano daw yung mga elements ng graphic design? So what are the elements of graphic design? We have 7 elements stated here. The line, color, texture, size, shape, space, and value. So I will flash a picture or a graphic design in your screen and try to analyze kung lahat ng elements na binanggit natin ay nai-apply dun sa graphic design na ito. Okay, so yung bawat element, may mga function yan para dun sa ating design. So yung line, para pwedeng pang stress ng word. Of course, color, it adds beauty or visual interest dun sa ating design. Texture, it adds depth. Okay? Yung size naman, it can convey importance or attract attention. Then shape, dun sa ating shape, pwedeng geometric, pwedeng natural, pwedeng abstract. Then yung space, so yung space, nagbibigay din yan ng, kumbaga, separation or yung group information about the design. And the value, of course, kung light or dark yung area, it also adds visual interest. Okay, these elements of good graphic design are the components or parts of a work of art or design. More simply put, they are the ingredients of the art. Take one part color, a pinch of texture, and a whole lot of shape, and the result will be some well-designed graphic design. So take into consideration lagi yung mga elements na banggit when you create your own graphic design. So what are the principles naman of graphic design? We have first, balance. This refers to the distribution of the graphic design elements such as shapes, text boxes, and images. So based dito sa ating picture, makikita nyo dyan yung kung paano na i-apply yung balance. Next is alignment. It is the fundamental aspect of a design which creates a visual connection between elements such as images, shapes, blocks, or text. So yung alignment, it represents the scale of each element by comparing their proportion and focusing on the elements that can have a strong impact on the users. Next, we have hierarchy. So yung hierarchy is the method that combines two aspects, yung dominance and priority. So, makikita ninyo, hina-highlight doon minsan yung title using large or bold fonts. Or placing the key message at the higher level than other elements. Adding shapes to frame the focal view. Okay, so those are the ways to achieve hierarchy. Next, contrast is an important principle in any visual form as it guides the customer's attention to the key elements of a design. So, example natin ng mga contrast yung dark versus light, thick versus thin, contemporary versus traditional, large versus small. Next, we have the rhythm or repetition. So, usually, yan yung mga patterns. They bring together different elements to create a more organized and consistent look. So, yung repetition naman, yun naman yung mga certain elements such as logos or colors that can help make a brand easily recognizable and strengthen the whole or overall look. Two types of rhythm are fluid and progressive. And we have last, proximity. It helps in decluttering the overall design by creating a relationship between related elements. So those are the principles of graphic design that we should also take into consideration when making our own designs. So bakit ba mahalaga yung design? Okay, it is an important skill and technology which is very essential for personal or professional design company works. Siyempre, di ba, ang aim natin kaya tayo gumagawa ng magandang graphic design to attract potential customers or potential audience. Kung gagawa ka ng design para sa sarili mo, siyempre, i-consider mo kung ano yung gusto mo. Pero siyempre, kung gagawa ka ng design for a product or service, at gusto mo syempreng maibenta yon, dapat ang aim mo ay yung target customer mo or target audience mo, kung ano yung makaka-attract sa kanila. So, yung first impression, dapat maging maganda sa customer para syempre babalikan nila yung product mo. Sa brand recognition, for example, yung mga kilala nating brands, di ba? Makita natin yung Swish or yung check logo, alam natin na yun ay Nike. So, ibig sabihin, yung brand recognition nandun na. Company unity, ito naman for example, kapag gusto nating ipakita yung unitedness ng isang company, di ba? Yung uniform natin, yung overall look ng building, kumbaga, angkla yon dun sa kung ano yung company colors, kung mapapansin nyo, di ba? Halimbawa, dito sa MPC, ang logo natin ay composed of yellow, dark blue, and red. So, ano ba yung naging uniform natin? Blue and yellow. Kumbaga, inangkla dun sa ating logo. Design can represent a great story, so also it's critical that individuals discover what a business does regardless of the possibility that they've never known about it. So usually yung mga logos, may mga may mga history kung bakit yun yung ginagawang logo ng isang company. And it tells also the company's history. Then communication, so syempre ang gusto natin, may communicate natin sa ating customer or audience kung ano yung product natin or service. Efficiency and productivity, badly designed graphics can negatively impact worker productivity and general workplace efficiency. So for example, sa isang company, yung look ng building, it can affect workers' attitude. Halimbawa, masyadong madilim, di ba? Hindi masyadong nakikita ng employee yung kanyang ginagawa. So nakaka-apekto yon sa kanyang productivity. So, dapat itinitake into consideration din yon ng mga companies when building or creating their workplace. Good design generates business. Of course, kapag good design at well accepted ng inyong clients or customers, babalik at babalikan nila yung inyong product or service. And syempre, good yon para sa business. So, those are the different information about graphic design. Nalaman natin yung elements and yung principles and yung importance bakit kailangan natin ng graphic design. And answer the question that will be flashed on your screen. Type your reply in the comments below and watch out for our next video lesson.